Hey guys, Unfrequented World. Sitting out on the deck this morning. I know I haven't done a Bigfoot video in a while. I don't have anything to report. I've been in the bush tons, taken lots of video and photographs. I haven't seen anything, nothing strange. Until last night. I had the strange feeling at 11:30 last night when I went to bed. I thought, boy, I haven't put out the recorder in a long time. I should put it out. And then I got frustrated and thought, no, I think this is the fox. I've convinced myself that the screaming is the fox, and it would be nice to get it on video to show you guys, hey, this is what the neighbors are hearing. If I could hear it when they hear it, I could confirm, yes, this is the fox. I have heard the fox scream off in the distance with the parabolic. While doing recordings over here during the day, we heard some screaming. I'm pretty sure that was the fox. Although that one did sound a little different. I'm pretty sure it was an animal of some kind. And then last night, I had that thought to put the parabolic out, and I didn't. I went to bed, and I got a text this morning from Tom at 11:44. Holy beep! Hear that screaming outside. In fact, let's give Tom a call. We'll get it from Tom's mouth. What did Tom hear last night?
Hello.
Tom.
Hey.
Hey, I just got your message. I went to bed at about 11:30 last night, and I was done. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I was out. What did you hear?
Well, I had to take Dave's golf cart back to him because he was golfing this morning with the seniors there at like 7 a.m. So I ran it back last night. It was about 12 o'clock. So I got over to Dave's, dropped this thing in his gazebo there, walking it back across the bridge, and friggin' just screaming started. It sounded like it was between Brian and Brandon's.
Okay, so the other side of the road.
Yeah, it went on. It sounded like it was getting closer. It went on for about a minute, so I'm standing on the deck, and the hair in the back of my neck is fucking standing up. Yeah, I'm like, I'm going inside. And the dog is going window to window, sniffing and trying to see what was going on. And then it stopped, and by the time I got my phone, it was done.
Like, did it sound like the fox, or was it...
Oh, no, this sounded bigger than a fox. Like, all out, loud scream. Like, but not human-like scream, but, like, high-pitched. And just, yeah.
So it wasn't someone being murdered.
It did sound like it. I didn't hear any sirens or anything after.
Yeah. No, that on the channel, guys have said, well, that you must have a serial murderer in your neighborhood, and I'm like, no.
It was the same scream over and over, but you could hear it was moving, like it was close. Seemed like it was getting closer. That's why I'm like, I'm going up inside.
Well, I don't blame you. Okay, it's frustrating to me because I actually was going to put the parabolic dish out last night, and I was just too tired. I fell asleep on the couch, and when I woke up, I didn't even think about it. I just went straight to bed.
Yeah.
I'll have to go.
I was getting ready for bed, but Lisa texted me because she knew I had the cart and said, "Did you return it?" I'm like, "I'll put my shoes on, walk over at midnight." And then otherwise I probably wouldn't have heard it. But I left my window open to see if it did it again, and I never heard it again after I went to bed. It definitely was coming from that way because I was walking across the bridge and it was on my left side, and then when I come around the front of the house, I could hear it down my driveway, and that's when I came inside.
I've wrote this off as the fox, and this is not the time of year that you hear the fox scream. Like, they're done. They're done screaming.
Yeah. No, this was... Like, it wasn't some high pitch. Like, this was it was weird. I wish I had my phone with me.
All right, I'll have to go back. We're going to have to go camp out, buddy.
I wish I had more, but it was, and it went on. It wasn't just one or two. Like, there was probably a good 15, 20 screams.
Huh. All right, me and you got a date in the swamp here soon. I just texted Tina and Brian. They're out of town, so they didn't hear anything. And Brandon hasn't got back to... Well, there's Brandon right there. Let's see what Brandon says. Brandon did not hear anything. So tonight we're going to be going out doing an investigation. We're going to have the camera with infrared lights. We're going to walk around, maybe set up, record. Maybe I'll have a fire tonight first and see, you know, do we lure something in on this side? Then we'll go over 300 yards across the road to Tina and Brian's and hang out in their backyard. We'll set up the parabolic dish. I'm tired of not catching anything, guys, so we're going to get serious about this. I want to catch it. Whatever it is, let's catch it. Hey guys, evening in the forest. I've got my bug protection on. Not on my hands though, so my hands are getting chewed alive. I've got 5 trail cameras in the pack sack. I'm putting out 2 cameras between Tom's house and my house. Then I'm going across the road, and Brandon and Brian have a trail down to the river, about 600 meters, and I'm going to put 3 trail cameras down there, and we'll see if we can catch any animals, critters, the fox, whatever, traversing in this area, whatever the screamer could be. We'll leave those out for the next 3 weeks and see what we capture. I'm also checking all the water holes in the swamp here for tracks. Deer, so far, that's all I see. This is why the mosquitoes are so bad. It's just one big swamp back here. Okay, last camera to go up right here, then we're done with cameras for the night. They'll be set up. I'm back in between my house and Tom's house. I wanted to make sure that I had turned all these cameras on. And I just wanted to show you guys, I just noticed this big pull down here. Kind of a dead one, but... And then in behind it I see a broken off one. Right here. Wedged in between some trees, all funny like. With another little one here pulled down as well. So what? Just natural. Where did this end come from? I have no idea. There's nothing broken off right here. So I don't know. Oh, I will show you my hand though that was holding the camera. Oh, look at that. So we don't talk about it, but the bugs are so bad up here in Northern Ontario. How would a creature survive out here? I don't know what to say. All I know is right now, even holding the camera for the 10 seconds it's taking me to do this clip, there's literally 30 mosquitoes on my hand. So how would a creature survive out here and not lose 3 pints of blood in the swamp overnight? Like, you would have to cover yourself in mud or a protective layer of something, because even the moose and the deer, they get driven out of the bush this time of the year. The bugs are so bad that they go out into the fields and on the roads where there's some wind and breeze. Oh God. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. I gotta get out of here, guys. I don't know, I've been out here 45 minutes setting up cameras, checking for tracks. I can't take any more. The bugs are that bad. Even with my net on here, they get inside your shirt. You know, the hand that's holding the camera, literally in a few seconds we'll have 20, 30 mosquitoes on there. you know, around your waistband, in your boots, up your pant legs. It's terrible. If you live in Northern Ontario, you know how bad it gets. You just don't go in the bush this time of year. You don't have campfires this time of year. You can't sit out. You could use a whole can of bug spray, and it's not going to stop these guys. I don't use bug spray. I think those chemicals are just as bad for you as the bugs. So, well, worse actually. That's why I don't use it. See there, under my shirt. Under my shirt. But that's just a few seconds. Okay, anyway, the cameras are set up. They're going to do the dirty work for us. I'm going to run the parabolic tonight. I may end up just leaving it in my backyard. I have a wood pile. Maybe I'll set it on the wood pile so it's away from the house. And I am not going to be out in this tonight because it's just crazy. Not paying me enough to do this research. Oh wait, yeah, you're not getting paid, Mr. Reed. That's right. So I'm back in my yard. It's a little better out here. But as it gets darker this evening, the bugs are just going to keep getting worse and worse until you can't sit out here at all. So we'll put out the dish and we'll see what we get. It is now the next morning. I have analyzed 3 hours of footage from last night, 11 until 2. Of course, no screaming, no fox. We did get one really weird, loud, metallic bang. I don't know what it is. My neighbor has sea cans 300 yards off in the bush back there for his son's business. Is it expansion from those? I have never heard those banging noises when we're sitting out having a fire or anything like that, so I don't know what these are. I don't have any metal sheds or anything in my yard, so I don't think it's from my house. Loud. I don't know what it is, guys. I can also tell you what bugs sound like when they hit the dish now. You hear the little wings first, then you get a thump. I'll show you guys that. Not much to report. No screaming. I don't know, guys. We're going to keep at it. This is just phase 1. I will be recording every night until I get this little beep. Thanks for watching.